Greetings. This is Deacon High. If you did not get a chance to meet with us this morning, I'm going to go with you the questions and summary for our last class for the season. We're closing out on the book of Philemon. Okay. This is our first question here that we read together as a class. That was verses 17 through 20. And this is the question. What lessons are there for us in Paul's tactful and diplomatic approach to Onesimus when he could have pulled rank and made demands? And accordingly, here's our summary. The book of Philemon offers a powerful message of reconciliation in verses 17 through 20. Here, Paul appeals to Philemon to receive Onesimus, a runaway slave, not as property, but as a brother in Christ. Let's explore how this passage resonates in today's workplace and what we can learn from Paul's diplomatic approach. The modern day Onesimus. Imagine a similar situation in a modern company. Perhaps an employee makes a mistake, leading to a broken relationship with a colleague or a supervisor. This Onesimus could be someone who needs guidance and forgiveness, offers valuable skills but requires a second chance, or has grown and learned from their mistakes. So here's some lessons from Paul's diplomacy. Number one, relationship over authority. Paul, a prominent figure in the early church, could have ordered Philemon to forgive Onesimus. Instead, he appeals to Philemon's love and faith. This teaches us that true restoration comes from rebuilding relationships, not enforcing demands. Taking responsibility. Paul offers to cover any debt Onesimus owes, demonstrating his commitment to reconciliation. In today's workplace, this could translate to a leader taking responsibility for resolving a conflict or offering mentorship to a struggling employee. And number three, finally, focus on the future. Paul highlights the potential benefit of a reconciled relationship. Similarly, leaders can emphasize the value of a reformed employee brings to the team, fostering a positive outlook on the future. So here's the takeaway. These lessons can be applied by anyone seeking reconciliation, not just leaders. By prioritizing relationships, taking responsibility for our actions, and focusing on a positive future, we can create a more forgiving and productive work environment. Okay? And as we moved on to our second question, verses 21 through 22, this is the question that we tackled as a class. How does understanding all that we have in Jesus Christ enable us to treat others more graciously? Accordingly, our summary is the closing verses of Philemon, verses 21 to 22, offer a beautiful reminder of the unity we share in Christ. Paul expresses confidence in Philemon's obedience, not out of fear of hierarchy, but because of their shared faith. Let's explore how this concept translates to the modern world and how it can empower us to treat each other with greater grace. One in Christ. In today's diverse world, differences in background, beliefs, or even personalities can create social barriers. Philemon reminds us that despite these differences, all who share faith in Jesus Christ stand on common ground. The shared identity transcends earthly distinctions and allows us to connect on a deeper level. So here are three ways to greater graciousness. Number one, seek common ground. When encountering someone with differing views, actively seek areas of agreement. This could be a shared value, a common goal, or even a mutual respect for each other's right to an opinion. Finding common ground builds bridges and fosters a more receptive environment for gracious interactions. Number two, assume the best. Instead of approaching someone with suspicion, choose to believe they have good intentions. This doesn't mean ignoring red flags, but allows for a more open and compassionate dialogue. Assuming the best fosters trust and creates space for gracious behavior on both sides. And number three, remember our shared humanity. Regardless of our beliefs, everyone experiences joys, sorrows, and challenges. Recognizing this shared humanity allows us to approach each other with empathy and understanding. This paves the way for gracious interactions built on compassion rather than judgment. And in closing, here's the takeaway: the power of unity. By remembering our shared ground in Christ and applying these principles, we can create a more gracious and unified world. Our differences need not be sources of division. They can enrich our understanding and appreciation for one another. Let's Let's build bridges of faith and compassion, one gracious interaction at a time. All right. And moving on. This is our third and final question. We read into our spirit the last two verses of Philemon, verses 23 through 25, last three verses. Here's the question. Paul appealed to Philemon on behalf of Onesimus, a baby Christian. Describe the special responsibility, if any, that you feel to fellow Christians. All right. And likewise, here's our summary. The closing greetings in Philemon, verses 20 through 25, offer a heartwarming picture of Christian fellowship. Paul sends greetings from several fellow believers, highlighting the support system new Christians need. Let's explore how this passage applies to modern day baby Christians and the responsibility that seasoned believers hold towards them. The needs of new believers. Just like a newborn baby, a new Christian requires care and nurturing to grow in their faith. They may have questions, doubts, and a newfound zeal that needs guidance. Philemon reminds us that the church community plays a vital role in this crucial stage of life. Here are three ways to support new believers. Number one, mentorship. Seasoned Christians can offer mentorship by sharing their faith journey, answering questions, and providing guidance on applying biblical principles to daily life. The one-on-one support provides a safe space for growth and fosters a deeper connection. Number two, interactions into the community. New believers need opportunities to connect with other Christians. Seasoned believers can invite them to Bible studies, social events, or introduce them to others in the church. This sense of belonging strengthens their faith and provides a network of support. And number three, encouragement and patience. Growth in faith takes time. Seasoned believers can offer encouragement and celebrate new believers' victories, no matter how small. Patience is the key, as new believers may stumble or ask repetitive questions. Here's our takeaway: building a strong foundation. By offering mentorship, facilitating community integration, and providing encouragement, seasoned believers play a vital role in nurturing the faith of new believers. This investment strengthens the church body as a whole and ensures a vibrant future for generations to come. Okay. Prayerfully, everyone will have a blessed and safe summer break. Looking forward to seeing everybody back on 12 September 2024. God bless you.